Hey, Brooke, I want to talk to you about first tee jitters. Obviously, you play in some pretty big tournaments. Do you feel first tee jitters, or is it something that you've kind of learned to overcome, or anything that you do to help you with that?
Yeah, I think every golfer, when they're coming up to that first tee, they're really excited. They feel the jitters, a little bit nervous. But I try to use it to my advantage because normally when you're nervous, you have a lot of adrenaline. At least I do when I come to the first tee. So I just think like, well, I'm just going to hit this drive a little bit further. So I just try to maximize my distance and just kind of capitalize on that. I think, breathing techniques is always a really good thing to do. Just a couple deep breaths. And another thing I really like to focus on when I'm standing on the first tee is just what can I control here?
Right.
So you figure out where the wind is and you figure out your target. And I think it's also kind of good to know where your miss is
For
on
sure.
certain holes, where you can still make par from. But you really want to hone in on a really specific small target. And, I just kind of repeat it to myself a bunch of times when I'm over the shot.
Yeah, I think you said a good thing there with swinging hard, like trying to get maximum distance, because I think a lot of people swing scared, and then
Right.
obviously when that happens, body moves at different speed, and then it's hard to kind of control where your miss is going to go. So let's get you hitting one here. I want you to kind of walk me through. We're at the first tee, Canadian Open.
Canadian
Obviously, we
Open.
get the big crowds out there. We have, let's say, actually, this hole's a good example because we kind of had trouble both ways.
Yep.
For me, maybe not for you. Um, Walk me through like what your process here is. It pick a target in the distance? Is it pick a target kind of? What do you kind of do here?
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, it's really fortunate today. There's no wind,
Yeah,
so you don't have to worry about that. Ideally, you want to be just center of the fairway.
yeah,
So for me, I try to pick a target that's way in the distance, and it could be anything. It could be a side of a tree that is a slightly different color. In this case, the pin is actually in a really good spot, so I could just go at the pin.
sure,
Other times, it's edges of bunkers or a rake in a
yeah.
bunker. Just try to really make it specific. I'm just kind of repeating it to myself in my mind when I'm over the shot, and just try to, you know, be your best.
Yeah, I think aim small, miss small. I think that's a super important kind of thing for people at home is don't aim for big targets.
No.
The fairway's big, but really narrowed in on something smaller, right? All right, so let's kind of pick what your target was there. Let's see you kind of hit one, and then I'm going to give you a little challenge in a second.
All right. Yeah, so in this case, I'm going just like at the pin or left side of that green side bunker. So it's a part five, so that's a really far away target,
Yep,
but I feel like it gives me something to kind of chase after.
love it. Yeah, really good there. I mean, it's pretty much right where you were trying to hit it.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Really,
Yeah.
really good. As I said, I think we need to do a little challenge here. We obviously see how accurate you are with your irons. I'm going to see if I can kind of go through a process like that, try to hit a good one in front of you. Obviously, a little nerve wracking for me. Um, I'm trying to starting to play a little bit of tournament golf myself right now. And honestly, it's something I've been struggling with is sticking to a process. You've played with me before. You see how fast I move,
For
right?
sure.
So I
Yes.
think slowing it down, like you said, a little bit of breathing is important. So I hit a cut. So
Yep.
I'm going to pick kind of a tree in the distance, that grouping right there. I'm going to try to start it off those trees and work it back.
Do you pick a end target or just a
I'm a
start?
big start line person.
Yeah.
I know where my miss is going to go. So again, this is a par five. I'm okay if I hit it left and my target's a lot smaller or a bigger miss than
Okay.
yours. So left side of the fairway is my miss here. I really try to eliminate one side.
Perfect. Yeah, nice.
Okay. So that was
Big
pretty,
cut.
I'd be pretty happy with that. Obviously that curved a lot more than you'd probably
For
like
sure.
to see.
Fairway.
It's a fairway. It's ugly, but I kind of call it my safety slice.
Yeah.
Gets me in play and it works. So I don't mind it.
No, whatever works.
Exactly. All right, Brooke. We've tossed a blanket middle of the fairway, exactly where that first drive went, because you hit that one
Nice.
pretty well, you'd say, right? It was pretty much
Yeah.
bang on what you wanted. We're going to see if we can get one to roll up on there.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect. Cut
That
a
could
little.
actually be quite good with a little. Your other one kicked right.
Didn't see the bounce on it.
I mean, if
Pretty
that missed, that
close.
didn't miss by much. Oh, I like that a lot. That has to be on it. Just left, maybe?
I don't know. It looked pretty good.
1 yard, just short left.
Oh no, the cut got me.
Is that a queen size blanket or a king? Yeah, get us a king bed. That is so good again. Kick right. I don't think you've missed by more than a yard. Yeah, I was gonna say, they look like they're the exact same.
All right, one more.
Okay.
One
Couple
more.
yards right of that,
I
and
feel
we are
good
on
about
it.
it. Same.
It is literally, oh, the actual one's actually coming.
Maybe.
That is so impressive.
Yeah.
Nicely done. I mean, I could sit here for the entire afternoon and not even come close to doing what you just did there. So I'm pretty impressed.
Thank you.
New driver's feeling pretty good?
Yeah, it feels great.
I love it.
Going in the bag.
Keep it up. I mean, Brooke, I know we didn't land them all in the blanket, but you could literally throw a blanket over all of these.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I
I'm really
mean-
happy about it.
I'm not overly surprised, but I think we should take this blanket, pull it over, and see if we can cover all.
All right.
But I think the goal was to get it the blanket size, and if we leave that ball there, you are pretty much,
Yeah, we're pretty close, right?
you can pretty much throw a blanket on how far you hit those, which is pretty impressive.
Thanks.
Some exciting stuff with the new driver.
Yeah, it's a good driver.
I love it.